And what is going on YouTube? Just another gamer channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, I want to record a game of Iron Banner. Now I don't know about you guys, but surely 50-50 you should get put with good players at least 50% of the time. If I had one other player as good as me, we would I do actually. I've got a clanmate who's not quite as good as me, but you know, when we play together, we win every game we play. Just because one person listens to me. I keep getting put with randoms that don't communicate. They split up. They let flags get captured unchallenged. They've no idea how to play control. It's simple. You cap a flag. As soon as honestly, the strategies are simple. When you cap a flag, when you see an enemy team capping flags, you don't go and challenge it because you know there's enemies there. You go to the other flag. Okay. Now I've joined another game that
You're pulling
that we're running low on. You know what I mean.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It really is. Like I get stuck with the worst possible players. No idea how to. Simple strategy. You don't try and cap the flag that's been taken because the enemy's there. You go for the flanking flag. And the last time I recorded this, the video didn't record, but I actually had a good game, and this might turn out an alright one. But seriously,
Power play.
to level up once in Iron Banner, you need 10 losses or 4 wins, and I keep getting stuck with the worst players that keep giving me the losses. I'm at top at leaderboard. I had 11 caps one game, one guy had 0 caps, the other one had 2, and the other one had 1. Okay? 0, 2, and 1 cap. I had 11.
Zone C.
We lost, but imagine how bad we would have lost if imagine how bad we would have lost if I'd have not captured those 11 flags. It is amazing. People don't know how it works. Like they're going to cap A unchallenged right now. Not one team member's going to look. Not one team member's going for it, which is fine, I suppose.
Zone C captured. Power.
Am I getting shot from behind?
Control.
Oh, he's got hammers though. I'm going to let you get me with your hammers. Okay, yeah, he is. Damn it! Oh, so unlucky. Yeah, things like that. That's usually what I die. Like I usually die to message my shitty teammates. But like that sacrifice there I made by pushing A was so that my teammates could hold the other flags at least. But they're taking B. There's only one at A, so the rest of the team must be at B. So if this team are smart enough, they'll go for A.
3 minutes left.
There we go. Looks like we've got a semi-decent team maybe, but statistically speaking, surely I should get put with players that are at least my caliber. Even if someone was half my caliber on this game, would win a game, would win it, no problem. Is that their slam or ours?
Zone C lost.
But anyway, yeah, I've been getting like, honestly, I played like 30 games yesterday, and 25, 26 of them was with the guys that, you know, the randoms.
Don't let up. Zone A lost.
Someone's got a super. Yeah, I did join late though, late again. But yeah, like I'm usually at top of leaderboard, 3 and 4 efficiencies, 8 to 11 caps, while my teammates are like going negative in their efficiency. There's no caps. Enemy teams are capping flags like totally unchallenged. Everyone's got their super. I think there's 2 people here. This is going to suck for me. Yeah.
The enemy is mounting a comeback. Stay on them.
Well, this team at least has been a bit more aggressive. But normally I'm begging my team. No one communicates. I'm begging them to see reason and start playing.
Zone C.
Oh, got him. But they don't. Like they don't cap flags. They'll let enemies cap flags unchallenged. They'll all camp at one flag and not move. And like honestly, I've been able to read enemy teams with 90% accuracy. I swear to God. Okay, he's used his super. Or was
1 minute
that
remains.
used ours? I don't know. Okay, we've won this one at least. Oh, first time using yours. Actually, I've just upgraded to 305, but I've been using something else. The Perseverance or the Valkyrie weapons for.
All of you together.
God, I've got my
like
super. I should
Iron
use that.
Lords.
Yeah, that's a wicked weapon. 53 ink click. It's not got the range these have, but
You
it's
captured Zone B. Zone advantage is
yeah,
yours.
53 mag. You
Zone
wear
A
the
lost.
rig
30 seconds.
exotic. You could probably shoot about 90 bullets from it before it's finished. I'm not going to get used. See, I record a game where I get a team that actually knows sort of what they're doing. But honestly, 20 games out of every. Like, I get 2 games where I get a good team and 20 games where I get absolute scrubs. I actually stop. What I do is I stop. Yeah, I stop during the game to message them. I get killed several times while I message the entire team.
The end has
And I'm still at the top of the leaderboard by the time the game's finished. It just makes no sense to me. I was kind of hoping for a really shitty team then. I was hoping for a shit team like I've been playing with. Nah, I joined really late, guys. But still 5 captures. I joined towards the end of the game, but still. But I end up with the worst possible teams that they don't know how to rotate and flank on flags. They split up, or they all 4 stick together on one flag at a time, and then they cap it, and they're constantly trying to chase after the other flags because they don't. You know, it's like they all 4 cap a flag, then all 4 move. But that's a bad way to play because you leave all the other flags undefended. And so I'm smart when I play with shit teams like that. I stay back to defend, but usually I go up against 2 or 3 people, so I get very unlucky. But anyway, that's my rant about Crucible. I'll play one more match. But again, guys, I'm getting players that don't cap flags at all, that can't get kills, that they all stick together, which I beg for. But then as soon as you see the enemy take the heavy, I beg my team to split up and they don't. And that's why enemy teams often get 3 pieces. Because as soon as the enemy team gets heavy, I separate from my team because I know they're all going to get rocket launched. I did actually record another map because I wanted to talk about the very issue. I get put in games like the game I just had. I joined the game late. We were down by about 30 points and we were triple capped. And I'm the only one that caught us flags. The enemy had taken back, but the other teammates were nowhere to be seen. Just doing weird shit. I don't know what they were doing. But we were triple capped for nearly the entire game. I'd capture the odd flag, but then I'd get rushed by 3 people. And while I'm capping a flag and distracting the enemy, my teammates were not capping the other flags. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I really don't know what they were doing. Oh come on, my grenade didn't kill him. I hate that bullshit, don't you? You put grenades in, I've stopped them all getting there. So my team can cap the flag, and my team couldn't even cap the flag. This is what I'm talking about. I went in with low health to put a shield up to protect him, and they still couldn't cap the flag. It just is mind-boggling to me.
Opponent claimed zone.
It is
B.
mind-boggling to me that players are that bad. Now they're not. If they're smart, they're going to go for A, but the rest of our teams aren't there. So
You captured zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I missed my shots. Yeah, but I'm hoping this is a really bad game on the part of my teammates. Now they're a clan talking to each other, I assume.
All zones
But like, yeah, okay, they're holding B. Okay, yeah. So even like me pushing up and capping C, I should not allowed to do that on my. I should not be allowed to do that on my own. Not even close. Got up in time. Okay, someone's gonna come from behind. Gotta get out of here. It's the only problem with putting shields up. You can take a real, you can ass kick in. I played against a really shit team earlier on, one at flags, and all they did were like the cap would be, and then they'd sit right up against the teleport thing, right in the corner, sit down so they didn't appear on radar much.
Your weapon
And
defines you.
all they'd do is just sit in camp, knelt down, and they were there every time. So yeah, I knew he had a rocket launcher then. That's why I didn't want to be near my teammate, but he followed me up anyway. And I was waiting for him to get in range. At least I took him out. He only got 1 shot off that. That's fine. This guy's not getting close, are they? Ooh, what did he hit me with? Vigilant swing. Same as my gun. Interesting that. because we shot at the same time. Maybe I hit some. Maybe some of my bullets hit the shield. I don't know, but some weird shit happens sometimes in these games. I'm gonna go for flank just to annoy. Oh, they're coming for flank for us. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna push up and be a distraction. If I can do that, try and cap C. Ooh. Ooh, I should have got that chicken. I got a nice 3-piece on a game earlier. They're all trying to cap flag. See, me pushing up for C, I knew chances of me dying were high, but it's a nice distraction. I killed one, I killed two actually. The enemy team, there's no way they could make it up there.
5 minutes remain.
Okay, they're coming on flank. Got a feeling they're coming on flank. Guys, if anyone on my team, I think they're on by chat, but we've got to watch this flank here. It's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, I see your invisibility, mate. Nice try, buddy. I'm going for some heavy. Oh shit. They got it. Watch out. Put that there as a distraction. Got him. That looks like a rocket launcher to me. Behind us.
Fine work. I expect.
So I mean, guys, I've got some skill. I just
together
end up getting playing.
like
Usually
Iron
get stuck with the
Lords.
worst noobs possible. Like, they're going to keep trying to push the flanks now, which is a smart move on them. But these guys are a pretty strong team. Okay, there's too many players there for me to challenge. I'm going to come back a little bit. Guys, they're capping A. Where is it? Fuck is it? Why, guys? What are they doing? They're capping B. What are you all? Wow, these guys are bad on our team. They're actually bad players. They're bad players. They didn't know what they were doing, man. That were a real mistake. God damn it! This is what I mean. Teams that run like that, the CA getting captured. They should have checked the radar for me there. They all pulled back and B. So yeah, they're pretty good players, but man, this is what I mean though. They made a fuck up there. But I play with teams that do shit like that all the time. Right? They split up or they stick together so much that it's embarrassing.
Vicious. You're on the edge.
I tell you
of
though, I'm
victory.
enjoying this.
Annihilate them.
Yep. If he gets that kill, I'd be very surprised. I don't know what he was using, but I was pre-firing because I knew we were in the middle of his run. So I don't know what the fuck he nearly killed me with then. But I swapped over to Eo's gift just to try something different. Cause it's not a weapon I use
This is
very
the
often.
moment
So.
Iron Lords live for.
Oh, God, yeah, that then. Oh, I should have jumped. They're getting slaughtered, but I'm usually on enemy teams that are that bad. But look, my team should not be all down at A. They should not have been off to capture B. This is what I'm talking about. I'm dead. And enemy teams just make mistakes like that. It's just beyond reason. I mean, when that was our team that screwed up then, but. There's not. They're sticking together. There's not much I can do. They're not communicating with me, which is fine. But well, we're about to get triple caps, so I have no idea what my teammates are doing. Like that. Like, how did he kill me then? I shot first. I had headshots. It's amazing. Like, there is some lag in this game. I'm absolutely convinced of that. The Scathe is not better than this weapon. I know that for a fact. I've got the Scathe. I used it in beta. We're getting triple caps. That's amazing.
Made a power play.
Ah, he struck me.
1 minute remains.
Yeah, we should not be getting choked out. My enemy team should be moving for that other flag like crazy. Oh, they're all split up now. We're going to win, but still.
You captured
The enemy
some
team is so bad, but these guys are not that good. They just stuck together and camped at B, and I thought they knew what they were doing. So this is what I mean, though. I get stuck with enemy teams as bad as the other team, but it turns out these guys are just, you know, they're just like hunkered down and start killing people.
30 seconds.
So I need those three to push the B flag like crazy while I flank all the way around for A. But I need them to be a distraction. I'm dead here. I'm dead. No, we're going to try and do my dash.
The enemy is
Damn it,
mounting
yeah.
a comeback.
I
Stay
would have
on
had
them.
that if... But the fact that these guys could actually win, actually. If my team don't know they've got to... Okay, we've run out of time, but my team, my team went very good there, guys. It looked like they were good because we captured B while I was distracting at C, and then they hunkered down and just camped it. Now, they didn't look for the flanks at all. Like, I was covering flanks, and I kept getting kills off at flanks. And what also happened is, like, the moment they saw a person capping, they all moved from B, all of them. Even though I had an enemy were capping A, I had that covered. They should have checked the radar, known that I had a player there. They moved away from B, and B got capped straight away. We got 3 capped by one of shittest teams I played against. But it turns out my team were just as shit, believe it or not. Despite, you know, like they had a real comeback. We were slaughtering them. We only won by 20 points at the end. And this is what I'm talking about. There's teams that look like they know what they're doing, but they actually don't. They're just good at killing and camping and holding a single position. But the moment an enemy team like makes any sort of move, they weren't prepared for it. They weren't paying attention to radar. They weren't paying attention to team location. They were doing everything together. So the moment they saw A, they moved all the teammates away. So suddenly I was already at A taking care of it. We had 4 players at A. They captured B. I mean, it's stupidity like that blows my mind. It really does. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We've got a rant about the first game about getting stuck in with the worst possible players, in losing games where there's only 2 players or 3 players. It's just, it's horrendous. And then you end up working with teams and no one communicates, and the terrible players, and then you get teams like this that at first you think they know what they're doing, but they don't. They were bad players. They just worked together as a gun, like you had 3 people gunning down 1 person at a time. That's the only reason we took the lead. But if it wasn't for me pushing those flanks, I got a lot of kills on those flanks, and I pushed around to cap flank flags several times, which gave us advantages. Otherwise, I think we'd have lost that, to be honest. Although the enemy team really couldn't kill that well. Yeah. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the Crucible matches. Hope you enjoyed the little bit of a critique there. But I'm a little bit pissed off about Crucible for many reasons. One, I get stuck with potatoes 95% of the games, and the rewards are not very good, and the progression shit, and there's no light level. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Destiny had like a perfect formula at the end of Destiny 1, and they should have continued that and then added more built upon it. Like, they stopped Grimoires, but by the end of Destiny 1, the Grimoires were amazing. 3 years of all that lore. Now there's a few spatterings of audio recordings and a few pieces of information on exotics. They've made it even worse than Destiny 1 with the lore. There's less lore, and it's even harder to access now, believe it or not. You know, Bungie, you don't know what you're doing, guys. You really don't know what you're doing. You've dumbed down this game for the common market, and you've got less players, way less. I know you've had way less pre-orders, millions of pre-orders less than you did I think, did you only get 50,000 pre-orders or something this year for Destiny 2? Because people, you screwed up with number 1, and you've done the same with number 2. Yes, I'm enjoying the game. It's an addictive game. It's got the core elements are still there, but you've dumbed them down and simplified them. There's no end game content. You know, I was going to do a video, guys, about the problems in Destiny, but what I'm going to do is I've made a list. I'm going to spin off the list now without talking about them in detail. But this is what I think needs changing in Destiny 2 right now. We need a more dynamic end content. We need more things to do with more reasons to do them. We need reasons to pursue the loot. We need random rolls back, or you know, the perks we've got half the perks we had from year 1. There's no random rolls. We also need the weapons to come with none of the perks working. We used to have to grind and unlock those in Destiny 1, which was part of the fun. It gave you a reason to grind. Stripe rewards need buffing. They need heavily buffing. Because the tokens don't give you more. You don't get many tokens, and it takes... And strikes take a long time to do, each one of them, and they're boring and they're annoying. So we need better rewards. We need more chance for exotics, more chance for legendaries, and we definitely need more tokens. We need more strikes. You know, coming with 6, no one's playing strikes. I'm playing them just to try and get some of the armor and weapons, but I don't play them very often. We need strike specific loot. We need keys and chests that we unlock for every single strike. We need some of the exotics need buffs. Some of the exotic weapons and armor need buffing, but some of the exotic abilities need buffing. In particular, the Titan's hammers. It throws about 4 or 5 maximum, maybe a couple more if you kill an enemy and you stand in your sunspot. But usually use these on a shitload of enemies or a boss, mainly a boss. But you can't throw as many. They don't do as much damage. We need the ability to throw maybe 3 or 4 more hammers. The damage needs to go up a bit. Weapons, a lot of weapons need buffing so that there's more than just 3 different weapons being used in that game. Crucible team shooting. Now, I was worried about Crucible being 4-player, and when I first started playing it, I liked it. But it's only enjoyable if you stick together as a team and team shoot. And if you don't, you get destroyed. And if you do, well, individual skill don't really mean much anymore. There's no variation or excitement in the Crucible because you just stick together to win. You can't do 1v2s or 3s because you usually get destroyed. The Iron Banner loot. No, the loot in that, it's hard to get. The armor's very hard to get. And the trials levels, there's no level in trials. Like a 300 is the same power as a level 100. So there's my quick list, guys. I'll do a video critiquing it. I love Destiny, I enjoy it, but there's a lot of fixes. I thought at the end of Destiny 1 they would have this perfect model that you see all the content in Destiny 1. We should have had that much content at the release of Destiny 2. And it's asking a lot, but there's some games that provide 10 times the amount, 100 times. The Witcher 3 provides 100 times the amount of content in Destiny. Horizon Zero Dawn, 200-300 times the amount. Massive games that look better graphically, and there's way more to do, and it's way more complex. It boggles my mind that they spend this much time and money, and they've gone backwards in many areas. They've taken many things out of the game. They've gone backwards. I just don't understand what they're doing. If anyone wants to comment, please let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. So cheers.